Welcome back, guys. If you packed the brand new Patrick Vieira, congratulations. Seriously, because this isn't just another Vieira card with slightly better stats. This is actually the first ever Anchorman Vieira in eFootball, and that completely changes everything. For years, Vieira cards have always been known for dominating midfield with their physicality and defensive presence. But this time, Konami has given him arguably the best defensive playstyle in the game, and honestly, I think that's what makes this card so scary. The biggest difference is the playstyle. Anchorman midfielders don't constantly abandon their position. Instead, they stay in front of the backline, cut passing lanes, and protect your center backs. In today's eFootball meta, where everyone is spamming through balls and quick counterattacks, that's exactly what you want from your DMF. So giving that role to Patrick Vieira, one of the most dominant midfielders ever, feels almost unfair. Now let's talk about the build because I genuinely think this is the best progression for him. I'm using 7 shooting, 3 passing, 4 dribbling, 9 dexterity, 7 lower body strength, and 12 aerial strength. His defensive stats are already elite, so instead of forcing more points into defending, this build makes him a much more complete midfielder. Starting with his defending, Vieira has 97 tackling, 96 defensive engagement, 96 aggression, and 91 defensive awareness. Those numbers are ridiculous. His tackling means he'll consistently win challenges, while his defensive engagement keeps him involved in almost every defensive situation. Some people might point out that 91 defensive awareness isn't as high as some other elite DMFs, but honestly, because he's an anchor man, he'll naturally stay in better defensive positions anyway. His playstyle helps make up for it. Then there's his athleticism. Vieira has 90 speed, which is incredible for a defensive midfielder. In today's game, the pace isn't just important for attackers. Your DMF also needs enough speed to recover when opponents break forward, and Vieira has more than enough. Whether you're trying to catch Mbappe, Vinicius, or Michael Owen, he'll stay with them much better than most defensive midfielders. Physical contact is another huge strength. He has 93, which means attackers aren't simply going to push past him. Once Vieira gets close enough to challenge, they're going to feel his strength immediately. Combine that with 97 tackling, and you've got one of the hardest midfielders in the game to beat. Another thing I love is his stamina. Vieira has 96 stamina, so he'll keep running, pressing, and winning the ball for the entire match. That's exactly what you want from an anchorman, because he's constantly covering the space in front of your defense. Now let's talk about his passing, because it's actually much better than people think. He has 90 low pass and 88 lofted pass. That's more than enough to control possession and start attacks after winning the ball. Too many defensive midfielders recover possession only to give it away with poor passing. Vieira shouldn't have that problem, and that's made even better by one of his skills: visionary pass. Most people are focusing on long reach tackle, and rightly so because it's one of the best defensive skills in eFootball. But visionary pass is honestly a huge bonus. After winning the ball, Vieira can immediately find your forwards with accurate passes and launch dangerous counterattacks. That's exactly what modern defensive midfielders are supposed to do. Long reach tackle also fits him perfectly. His long legs already make him difficult to dribble past, and this skill increases his tackling range even more. Combined with his pace, aggression, and physicality, attackers are going to struggle getting past him. So, does he have any weaknesses? Honestly, very few. The biggest one is probably that he isn't the most technical midfielder in possession. He can pass well, but don't expect him to dribble through an entire midfield like Pedri or Bellingham. That's simply not his role. His job is to protect the defense, recover possession, and keep the team balanced, and he does that at an elite level. So, is he worth spinning for? If you need a defensive midfielder that completely transforms your team, then yes. This card has everything you want. Elite defending, excellent speed, incredible stamina, strong passing, great physicality, and 2 outstanding skills in long reach tackle and visionary pass. On top of that, being the first anchorman Vieira makes him even more unique because his positioning should feel much more reliable than previous versions.